Here goes a little something like this.
Everything sports culture. Sports, sounds, and sneakers. And now, Sports Rapp Live. And Rapp. Andrew Martinez. DJ Guns.
Welcome back to Sports Rapp Live, everybody. It's the top of the hour. It is 9 o'clock, and we got to keep the party rolling here at Junction Bar and Grill. Andrew's getting his munch on right now, but man, this is very, very special to us. Good friend of ours, Bukue One, of course, laced a track for us. He joined us on air at the Sneaker Summit on Sunday.
Yep.
He talked a little football, talked a little basketball, talked a little all-star rapper draft, which we laid out for you guys then. We took our top 5 rappers and our bench player. But I want to play this track for the Rap Pack. Hey, this track right here goes out to all you guys here, all you listeners out there. If you're on iHeartRadio or Sports Talk 790, let's go ahead and play this for them. Enjoy it.
Yeah. You're tuned into the right place. Where should I begin? Turn on my radio 8 to 10 p.m. Sports Rapp Live representing Houston. Thursday and Sunday, your best tune in. 790 on the AM dial. You'll find me listening iHeartRadio style. Take a trip around the world of sports. Sound sneaker fiends on the scene, breaking it down, of course. With Adam Rapp, the mouth of the South. Andrew Martinez and the flyest of threads. DJ Gons make the cipher complete. Keeps the show flowing by providing the beats. H-Town Sneaker Summit and the Sneak of the Week. Plus, Bun B, the Trilogy. The right combination and balance for me. The Rap Pack got they back in the streets. Call in line that you need to know. 713-212-5790. SportsRappLive.com for videos. Hit up yours truly, Bukue One for shows. Flows freestyles to get the vibe right. On Twitter at Bukue One, hashtag Shake Life. Some compare us to the NBA of talk. Best show on the turf like Marshall Falk. One! Tell the world, let it be known that all of the shows better watch the throne. Tell the world, let it be known that all of the shows better watch the throne. Haha. Bukue One, FME culture. Oakland to Houston, connection.
Yeah, that's right. We are back here on Sports Rapp Live. Shout out to the homie Bukue One, man. That was a great track. I like when he says the Rap Pack's got our backs in the street, and that's how we roll here.
Great verses there.
Really, really nice, man. He put that together for us and brought it, of course, and joined us. But hey, man, we are live here at Junction Bar and Grill, 160 West Gray. We have now 43 screens. They just added a brand new big screen for all of our friends on the other side of the bar to watch the Super Bowl and all the sports action right here at Junction. This Sunday, we're going to be up here all day rap packing. Of course, we're going to reserve the lounge for you guys. If y'all want to join us, watch the game, watch the crazy commercials. Man, my man David Perez is going to be roasting pigs on a spit. What? Yeah, get your pig on. Sweet!
I got some invites to a few Super Bowl parties, Adam, but no one told me about a roasting pig.
Hey, we're going to roast a couple baby pigs.
Sounds great.
Yep, absolutely.
Good eats.
We're going to have giveaways from Sports Talk 790 and, of course, the most beautiful wait staff in H-Town right here from behind the bar to the other side of the bar to the kitchen, man. My man in the kitchen, you know what? He good looking out too, man. All right, well, let's get back into the NFL talk, Andrew. If you guys want to join the conversation, hit us up on the BC Smoke Shop hotline. Of course, BC has 2 locations in the Houston area, 7909 Westheimer, right there between Fondren and Hillcroft. Or if you're up there on 290, you want to get off 1916 Jones Road, check them out, man. Good friends, good glass, good times over there at BC Smoke Shop. But let's get back into this NFL action. I got to ask you right off the top, Tito, I want to ask you too, after you're done tweeting. I know you're busy tweeting over there. At Tito the DJ, follow him. Is Brady out for revenge or records?
I think he's out for revenge. The boy, he smells blood. He's like a great white. He's not going out like that. And he's coming back for redemption.
As you play Cypress Hill?
Yes,
very
as
nice.
I play. But no, seriously, I think Brady, he's out to prove that he is one of the upper echelon of quarterbacks, that his name is going to go into the Hall of Fame. with a lot of numbers, and not because of what he did during the regular season, but also what he does in the postseason. And also, I mean, in a sports that's measured by rings, the more he gets, the better it is for him. And also, I mean, he would just love to smile walking off the field saying, I took that from you, Eli. That original one was mine. Now we even. What's up? So it's all personal.
I think this storyline has been just beaten to death. I mean, the only thing that is left to say is if Eli wins 2 against him, you're going to have to say 10 years from now, 20 years from now when we're doing Sports Rapp Live on pay-per-view.
On the moon.
On the moon. Well, okay. When we're doing Sports Rapp Live, years from now, we're going to be talking about, either Peyton Manning won 3, but he lost 2 to Eli, or we're going to be saying 4-1. 4-1 is a lot different than 3-2. It really is.
Cheese sticks?
Of course.
You think Tom Brady eats cheese sticks?
Hell no. He's got a model wife. You got to keep on that model diet.
Hey, guys, you know what? Let's do some sports algebra. You like that? Like the Eagle?
I like that.
That's War Eagle, St. Thomas High School. I did not make it through algebra at St. Thomas High School, but that's okay.
I took algebra in like 5th grade.
All right, you ready for this? If I say quarterback X throws for 350 yards plus 4 touchdowns this Sunday, immediately after the game, if I was to ask you, X would equal whom? Andrew Martinez?
Inconclusive. It's about the defense. We don't know.
Wait a second. What if you answered inconclusive on your algebra homework? Would you get a grade?
No, because there's only a right or wrong answer.
Oh, where's my bump?
This is why we need guns.
Yeah.
Winning.
Yeah, you're not winning.
But it's inconclusive because, Adam, Tom Brady could do that, and the defense could still fail him. The defense could still fail him. Now, if Eli does that, I would have a lot more confidence in them winning the game because I like their defense more. But just because Tom Brady has a great game doesn't mean that the defense isn't going to fail him.
Inconclusive. Tito, X would equal whom?
It's going to equal Tom Brady just because I actually think that the whole momentum that the Giants have going in is going to fizzle out. I think this whole week
Wow, he just said fizzle.
is just going to fizzle, and they're going to be like the Giants at the beginning of the season, and Tom Brady's just going to have a training camp on him. It's just going to be a massacre. That's what I see. It's going to be another boring Super Bowl game, but exciting to me because I get to come back here and tell Andrew he was wrong.
Nice.
I was watching Inside the NFL the other night, and they were talking about the fact that the last time they played in that game in the regular season, the Patriots turned it over 4 times, and we're still leading that game late into the game. So, I mean, even though the fact that the Patriots made so many mistakes, they still had a lead late in the game. I think if they don't make as many mistakes, they could win this game. But, just because a quarterback does, 350 yards and 4 touchdowns doesn't necessarily mean that someone wins. Because, Adam, I think that a lot of people like me view this as it could be a shootout. And if it is a shootout, 4 touchdowns might not be enough.
Nice answer.
Thank you.
I was looking for the other hockey. That's okay. All right, next one. If the defensive line, Y, was to record 12 hurries, 3 sacks, and 4 knockdowns, Y would equal which defense?
Again, the defenses don't matter as much as you would think in this game because defense wins championships. Adam, really? This Patriots team is almost dead last in as far
So
as
with the
defense.
Giants, they were 27th.
Yeah, but they have a pass rush. I would say just because you're able to get that kind of pass rush doesn't really mean anything because Tom Brady's such a great quarterback, he can overcome those things. I think Eli is one of the best big game quarterbacks as well. I think that just because you're able to knock him down doesn't mean that quarterback's not going to be still coming with his A game late into the game. We've seen both these guys with late game heroics many times.
Very
Not
true.
just this season, but in seasons past.
Very true. All right, last question, class. If X plus Y plus Z equals a Patriots Super Bowl victory on Sunday, what are the values of X, Y, and Z?
I think the biggest one has to be Vince Wilfork. If he can play like he did again in that game against Baltimore, I mean, he was the deciding factor of stopping the run and getting so many hurries. If he can have another game like that, and I think there's going to be one of those ones. I'd probably say the unknown factor is there's going to be a player that makes a big play that we're not thinking about. It could be Deion Branch who steps up with another Super Bowl MVP performance. It could be Wes Welker that steps up. I think one of the other factors is going to be for the Patriots is the tight ends. You have to factor in Aaron Hernandez maybe picking up the slack and being used differently before if Gronkowski's not able to go. Now, I read today that Gronkowski's going to practice tomorrow,
Sure.
which is good. Oh, actually, today he was going to practice, which is huge. I mean, no one thought that he was going to shed that walking boot, much less practice before the game. So I think Vince Wilfork, the tight end play of Aaron Hernandez, if he's going to pick up the slack for Gronkowski, and then the unknown factor of maybe a Deion Branch. Wes Welker's going to do Wes Welker, but you're going to have someone else that's going to have to pick up the slack.
Tito, XYZ.
You know what? I'm going to have to almost go exactly with Andrew. The only thing I'm going to change out is why to me is going to be if the New England secondary can actually play a decent game and cover.
Well, Julian Edelman, I know that was a
Yeah.
big guy they picked on in the Baltimore game.
Definitely, they were eating them apart. But, I mean, I don't know. I just have a feeling that for some reason that New England is going to step up. Their secondary is horrible. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they're playing horrible. You can throw on those guys all day. But, I mean, when it counts is when it counts. And definitely, I think this is when it definitely counts. So, if they show up, that is that Y factor right there.
Belichick.
That's the unknown as well. I mean, you give Bill Belichick 2 weeks to prepare, Adam. I mean, he's kind of like the Nick Saban of NFL. You give him 2 weeks or enough time to prepare, he's going to figure you out, and he's going to change up his game plan. I would not be shocked to see this Patriots team do different formations we've never seen all season, or to come up with a complete, maybe a special teams onside kick, to do something unconventional, because that's where Bill Belichick lives. He lives in that unknown, unprepared, because he's always thinking about the next play.
It's like putting Julian Edelman at a cornerback position after he came in as a receiver.
Sure, Asante Samuel, even whenever he was there, playing a lot of different positions, not just on defense, but also on offense.
Well, look, all right, we got 3 minutes before break, Andrew. Let's get into some of the fun stuff.
Sure.
For Super Bowl week, of course. We still got the H-Town Sneaker Summit recap coming up, but I want to get into some of the fun stuff. Of course, this is television's most widely watched event around the globe. I mean, that's
For the year.
for the entire year, of course. Now, this season, with the NFL being back after a lockout, some of the highest rated television shows in the United States of America were NFL games, were regular season games.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to be said about if you go to a party, you're going to be watching, hey, no, don't be playing the music. I got to listen to I want to see the commercials. The GoDaddy ones have been, run for a long time. They've gotten their pub. There's the Budweiser ones we've seen, the Budweiser frogs, that was a big deal. There's, always the competition to see the next day's vote is. It's a lot of water cooler talk, too, is, hey, what was your favorite commercial? I know those are the ones that you're going to talk about. The Ferris Bueller one's been getting some run. Some of these get leaked out early.
Well, I see the Ferris Bueller sequel rumors flying around Twitter and flying around the internet as clips from a new Honda CR-V commercial that are set to air during the Super Bowl are leaked. And how do you do a Ferris Bueller? What is it, Ferris Bueller's Day Off from the
retirement
corporate
home?
job? Yeah, the retirement
What
home.
are you doing?
I like the fact that it's just a short ad.
I'll tell you who I'm done with. I'm done with that little E-Trade baby.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Dude, that's played out.
Can we kill the baby on the commercial during the Super Bowl?
No.
Or the baby. Here's what we do. The baby got busted for going to AshleyMadison.com during the Super Bowl.
The only way that baby commercial would be good if they started in with the dead baby jokes. That would have me rolling on the floor laughing.
I don't even have that on.
That would have me on
really?
the floor laughing.
There's your boo
There
right
you
there.
So
Andrew.
that would have me laughing. That would. I'm done with that E-Trade baby.
All right. Well, hey, some of the we talked about some of the prop bets a little bit the other night. I'm going to ask you guys, what song will Madonna sing to open up her set at halftime?
Who cares?
Thank you.
Really, she's old.
Awesome. All right. Well, hey, you know what? We're heading to a break right now. We come back. It's H-Town Sneaker Summit recap time. And, of course, our sneak of the week, our sneak peek of the week, and the rest of the Rat Pack hijinks here at Junction Bar and Grill.